Hello guys, Rick Malava here again. My nickname in the Simply Maya forums is CTB Ram, and I just put a little video together to kind of show some of the suggestions here that were made on how one of our users in the forum subsurf could achieve the shape that he's looking for here. He wants to do a linear fall off with this cylinder. If you simply rotated this face around, the vertices here would no longer be in line with the edges of the cylinder. So he really wants to just pull these vertices straight up so that he creates this angle here, and that is a linear fall off, and we cover that in the other video. After I did the video, I demonstrated kind of the brute force way that you could do it, and two ways that you could do it using this cut faces tool. And after the fact, I realized that there's yet another way that we could do this using my favorite thing, the boolean tool. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly here. So let's start out where we did before. I'll create a polygon cylinder. Give it some height. Let's do that again. Create a polygon cylinder. That's better. Give it some height. Come over here to the channel box, and let's give it 12 divisions. And get rid of the caps. And put it at the origin. And now let's create a polygon cube. Ooh. Right, and I'm going to come over to its channel box, and I'm going to make that cube 20 by 20. Just needs to be bigger than 20 by 20 by 20. I was going to say that doesn't look like a cube. There we go. It just needs to be larger than the cylinder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to split this polygon. Let's turn solid shading on here. Let's not do that. Let's go back to wireframe. And let's get rid of the grid because it's just adding more clutter. And then let's split this polygon here. So let's do an insert edge loop. And set it to multiple edges 1, and let's split it right through the middle there. Okay? And then, now what I can do is take this, and from a side view, let's take the whole cube. Let's take the cube, and go into object mode. And let's center it. Right? And then what we can do is center its pivot, and let's move it up right here. And then what I can do is take these verts right here and just pull them up to whatever angle I want, like that. Right? And then I can come in here, and now this is the fun part. Now I can take and turn shading back on. Right? I got my cylinder, and I've got the cube that I'm going to use as a cutter now. And I'm just going to cut through this thing. And so I want to take this object minus that object and go to, holding the shift key down, right mouse button, go down to boolean and go difference. And there you go, in one step. All done. Take this whole thing. Now we're getting some weird shading here, and that's because of the soft normal of this edge going through here. If I harden edges, now that is hardened. And I got rid of that issue of every other way that we demonstrated this. We ended up with, if you recall, a vertice, 3 vertices here, because we could never quite cut exactly through where we wanted to cut. And with this approach, I know that I'm going to have exactly 1 vert here and 1 vert there. And also I know for a fact that these faces are now perfectly planar. There's no jiggling of vertices. So this is probably even the best way to do it, in fact. So I hope this helps. Once again, my name is Rick Malava, and this has been a quick how-to tip from simplymaya.com.